Can you hear me now? Actually, okay, now I hear you. There we go. Can you hear me on the other end? I can hear you loud and clear. Yeah, yes, I can. Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah, there we got it. Yes. Yeah, we're good. Let's go out of this song right here because our kids are on the floor. There's 13 minutes on the clock, so. Although I am enjoying the surf music. Aw. That happens. We'll have the memories. Yeah. Oh, they did a nice job. Yeah, they won by 20. I mean, our JV kids are mostly juniors, so they, yeah, exactly. When they're playing 9th and 10th graders. Just one of those crazy years when you have so many seniors. All the juniors, yeah, they get stuck on JV. Okay. Let me just get the iPad or the iPod. Okay, I'm ready.
This is a production of MidPennBroadcasting.com, where over 70 local sporting events a year stream live to your PC, laptop, phone, and tablet.
Are you ready? This is Greencastle Antrim Blue Devils basketball on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Boiling Springs High School in Boiling Springs, Pennsylvania for this evening's Mid-Penn Colonial Division boys basketball action as the Greencastle Antrim Blue Devils get set to take on the Boiling Springs Bubblers. Tonight's game is brought to you by F&M Trust. If your banking relationship feels too distant lately, switch to F&M Trust. F&M Trust is local and makes sure banking is done your way every day. Learn more at fnmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC. Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. The Franklin County Visitors Bureau, your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Let the Franklin County Visitors Bureau help you plan your visit to the beautiful Cumberland Valley. Keystone Ford, fast, fair, and friendly, 301 Walker Road in Chambersburg by Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency serving the tri-state area for 38 years. Greencastle Eye Care Center, a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Greencastle community since 1984. Blaze Alexander Chevrolet Volvo, 650 North Antrim Way, Greencastle by Battery Express and more, 2364 Warm Springs Road in Chambersburg. Horace Mann, founded by educators for educators. Visit Greencastle Representative Jeff Coons at 116 South Antrim Way in Greencastle. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals. Phone 717-597-9900. Greencastle Notary Services, serving your vehicle and tag needs for Pennsylvania and Maryland. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street, Waynesboro. Let us outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, and so much more. Victory Lane Tire and Alignment, John Wayne Drive, Greencastle, by Franklin Pet and Hardware Store, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue in Chambersburg, and finally by Klein Tours, New York, Las Vegas, New Orleans, Costa Rica, and much, much more. Visit kleintours.net for a complete tour schedule. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog, and WRGG 93.7 FM and WRGG.org. Our pregame show brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local area insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding areas. The Antrim Insurance, 169 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, and 1685 East Main Street in Waynesboro. Good evening, everyone. I'm John Freeman with you, live from Boiling Springs as we're about 10 minutes away from tip-off as the Greencastle Antrim Blue Devils get set to take on the Boiling Springs Bubblers. Greencastle comes into the game with a 3-1 record on the season, 2-0 in the Colonial Division. So far, the Blue Devils have a pair of wins over James Buchanan, a loss to Chambersburg, and then 2 nights ago in Dillsburg, Greencastle picking up a come-from-behind 56-52 win over the Polar Bears. So far, the Blue Devils on the road this season, 2-0, averaging 61 points per game this season. The news for this evening's game, Ben Freeman returning to the lineup. His minutes are expected, though, to be limited as he returns from an illness. Cam Heilman is expected to get the start tonight. It'll be his first start of the season. Greencastle right now number 11 in the District 3 5A power rankings, which were released yesterday. Waynesboro right now is sitting at number 10, Shippensburg at number 12. So we have a Colonial Division pile-up right there in the D3 power rankings. Boiling Springs comes into the game with a record of 3-2. They are 2-1 in the Colonial. They've picked up division wins over Big Spring and Northern and lost 2 nights ago at Shippensburg by a score of 64-55. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back to give you the starting lineups for tonight's game. You're listening to the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog, and WRGG 93.7 FM.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
And WRGG.org.
It's common to wonder how things could have turned out differently, if only.
No regrets.
If only you had Erie Insurance. With Erie, instead of regrets, you can focus on putting your mishap behind you. With an Erie Rate Lock auto policy, your rate won't take a hit, no matter what. It stays put until you change a car, driver, or address. People who treat you fairly, legendary service, great rates. That's what it means to have seriously good insurance for your auto, home, or business. Erie Insurance. See for yourself why Erie received the J.D. Power Award for highest in customer satisfaction with the auto insurance purchase experience 3 years in a row.
Your Erie agent in Greencastle and Waynesboro is Antrim Insurance Agency. Get a quote at antriminspa.com.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Limited to 3 years in Virginia. Other conditions and limitations at erieinsurance.com. For J.D. Power Award information, go to jdpower.com.
Erie Insurance.
There are so many things to get done this time of year. Don't get me wrong, it's all good, but man, it can get overwhelming, especially the money. That's why I prefer F&M Trust for my banking. F&M Trust has all the mobile and online tools I need to keep on top of finances, and they have 22 locations, every one of them right here in South Central PA. That's 100% local to me, and it's banking done my way every day. If this sounds like a great bank to you, learn more now at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand-name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Let the proven experts at Greencastle Notary Services handle your vehicle title and tag needs for Pennsylvania and Maryland. Instant registration for Pennsylvania, ATV and boat registration for Pennsylvania only. Greencastle Notary Services can take care of all your vehicle documentation needs. Greencastle Notary Services is conveniently located in downtown Greencastle near the post office at 38 East Baltimore Street. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 10 to 1. Phone 717-597-3600.
Battery Express and more. And more means batteries for cars, trucks, heavy equipment, boats, ATVs, including computers, laptops, watches, security systems, and dog collars. Battery Express and more. The power that keeps you going. 2364 Warm Spring Road, Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Saturday, 8 to 12. Phone 717-331-6996.
Football fans love two things: supporting their team and the Ford F-150 at Keystone Ford. Eagles fans love its best-in-class payload. Baltimore Raven fans like the F-150's efficiency with best-in-class gas mileage. And Washington fans, well, they love the Keystone Ford price. Steelers fans like defense and the F-150's 5-star crash test rating. Regardless of your team, we've got your truck. We're Keystone Ford, a dealer for you, the people.
Victory Lane Tire and Alignment of Greencastle offers a wide range of general automotive repair services. We have any brand of new tires, alignments, auto repairs, state inspection, and custom exhaust work. Victory Lane Tire and Alignment, 11,011 John Wayne Drive, Greencastle. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Phone 717-597-3597.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
And welcome back to Boiling Springs High School. We are just a few minutes away from tip-off here as the Greencastle Antrim Blue Devils and the Boiling Springs Bubblers get set to take part in their Mid-Penn Colonial Division matchup. Starting lineups for this evening for Greencastle, the visiting Greencastle Blue Devil Ball Club. Number 4, Brandon Stuhler, senior guard. Number 5, junior Jason Freeman. Number 15, senior Ian Gelsinger. Number 20, senior Cam Heilman. And number 32, Brian Gemby. Those are your starting 5 for the Blue Devils. For the Bubblers this evening, it'll be number 3, Dylan Lanou. Also number 4, Carson Myers. Number 13, Zach Von Stein. Number 20, Michael Wagner. And number 23, Grayson Hacker. We're going to take one last break before we get ready for the start of the ball game. We'll be back with that right after this. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog, and WRGG 93.7 FM and WRGG.org.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Had an auto accident? It's common to wonder how things could have turned out differently, if only. No regrets. If only you had Erie Insurance. With Erie, instead of regrets, you can focus on putting your mishap behind you. With an Erie Rate Lock auto policy, your rate won't take a hit, no matter what. It stays put until you change a car, driver, or address. People who treat you fairly, legendary service, great rates. That's what it means to have seriously good insurance for your auto, home, or business. Erie Insurance. See for yourself why Erie received the J.D. Power Award for highest in customer satisfaction with the auto insurance purchase experience 3 years in a row.
Your Erie agent in Greencastle and Waynesboro is Antrim Insurance Agency. Get a quote at AntrimInspa.com.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Limited to 3 years in Virginia. Other conditions and limitations at ErieInsurance.com. For J.D. Power Award information, go to JDPower.com.
Erie Insurance.
Hi, I'm Greg Kennedy, General Manager, Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Greencastle. Due to record-breaking sales the past 3 months, we're bringing back cash for junkers. Push, pull, or drag it in, and you'll receive $34.50 over fair condition KBB, minus recondition. If you don't have a junker, no problem. We'll still give you $34.50 over fair condition KBB for your current vehicle. Over $17,000 off a new 2017 Silverado 1500, stock number G2403. 0% financing available in everything, including the redesigned 18 Traverse. Our used vehicle super Supercenter with over 2,500 pre-owned available. Over 1,000 new Chevys available. We offer free PA state inspections for everyone. Free service loaners. Free Saturday car washes from 9 to 12. And with the credit doctors Mike and Nate, everybody drives. The lowest prices online at BlazeChevy.com. The price you see is the price you pay. If you don't have a Blaze Alexander logo in the back of your vehicle, you paid too much. This is why we're the area's #1 volume Chevy dealer. By taking deals the other guys won't. Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Greencastle. Find new roads.
Se habla español.
Catch the holiday spirit in one of Franklin County's charming communities. Places like Chambersburg, Greencastle, Mercersburg, Shippensburg, and Waynesboro. Enjoy glistening downtowns, historic house tours, carriage rides, cocoa crawls, wine walks, boutiques and bazaars, pop-up shops, local artisan wares, and wall after wall of local, regional, and national art. Cumberland Valley Model Railroad Club presents its holiday open house at 440 Nelson Street in Chambersburg, December 10th, 17th, 23rd, 30th, January 7th, and 14th. Open noon to 4 p.m. Free admission and handicap accessible. For more great moments, visit explorefranklincountypa.com.
Greencastle Eye Care Center has been the area's premier eye care provider since 1984. Dr. Sandra Fink-Freeman and Dr. Charlie Parsons provide comprehensive eye exams, including medical eye exams and contact lens fittings for patients from age 1 to over 100. The office has a complete optical department with a wide variety of frames for adults and children. Conveniently located in the John Grove Medical Center off Exit 5 along I-81, Greencastle Eye Care Center is your family eye care provider, always accepting new patients. Call us at 717-597-7708.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Our pregame show brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. Antrim Insurance, 169 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, and 1685 East Main Street in Waynesboro. Welcome back to Boiling Springs. John Freeman with you here as we are just ready to get underway. Blue Devils win the tip quickly to Ian Gelsinger right off the bat, and Greencastle jumps out to a quick 2-0 lead. So Gemby with the tap to Gelsinger gives the Blue Devils the lead, and Greencastle comes out in a full-court press. Boiling Springs does get the ball across the timeline. That's Michael Wagner with the ball. Goes over to Lanu. Lanu guarded by Jason Freeman. Now the Blue Devils looking to go into a little bit of a zone here. Looking to get the ball inside to Grayson Hacker. Now he goes over to Carson Myers. Myers looks to go baseline, cut off nicely. Bubblers work the ball around nicely. Near corner, Grayson Hacker goes back up top to Lanu. Boiling Springs going to reset here. We're just underway, 7:15 to go here in the first quarter. Blue Devils leading it by a score of 2-0. Boiling Springs with the basketball. Shot on the way by Lanu. Back of the rim, no good. Heilman is there for the rebound for the Blue Devils. Greencastle with the ball and a 2-point lead. Here's Jason Freeman, far corner. Skip pass to Heilman. Working it around to Brian Gemby. Tries to get it inside to Suhler. Nice defense there by Lanu to knock it free. Inside, Gelsinger open jumper. Won't go. Scramble for the rebound. Freeman and Heilman are there, but coming away with it is number 23, Grayson Hacker for Boiling Springs, as the Bubblers quickly bring the ball down the court. Knocked free, and number 20, Michael Wagner, is there to pick up the loose ball for the Bubblers. 6.5 minutes to go, first quarter. John Freeman here with you from Boiling Springs. Blue Devils and Bubblers. Boiling Springs with the basketball down by 2. Zach Von Stein thought about a 3, but he gets it over to number 20. That's Michael Wagner, and Wagner will knock down the 3-point shot, and that will give the Bubblers a lead. But quickly down on the other end, Jason Freeman with the basketball and the 2-point layup. So the Blue Devils jump back out on top by a score of 4-3. Greencastle still in the 2-3 zone. Lanu with the basketball, tries to penetrate, kicks it over to Wagner. Wagner back to Lanu. Left-handed dribble, 18-footer on the way is good. So Dylan Lanou with his first 2 points of the night puts his ball club back on top 5-4. Gemby with the ball, out of Hyman. Stuhler goes baseline, does a nice job, skip past Jason Freeman. His three-pointer won't go. Gelsinger there for the rebound, can't quite get a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds, and it will be out of bounds to the Bubblers. 5:35 to go here in the first quarter. Boiling Springs leading it by a score of 5-4. With the basketball, Zach Von Stein goes over to Lanou. Lanou goes up top to Wagner. Over to Lanou, thought about a three, now drives. Nice defense by Gelsinger to cut him off. Now the ball comes free. Lanou gets it back, and now Boiling Springs is going to work it around the perimeter. Myers into the paint, dishes it off to Lanou. He can't get it to go, gets his own rebound, and the follow-up is good by Dylan Lanou. His 4th point of the game, and that puts his team up by a score of 7-4. Blue Devil foul called there on Ian Gelsinger, his first, team's first. Free throw on the way is good. So the Blue Devils coming down the court trailing by 4 here, 8-4 our score. 5 minutes to go first quarter. Stuhler works it inside to Gemby. Gemby does a nice job fighting his way inside, can't get it to fall. Freeman tries to tie up Myers, but he does a nice job to get it away. Almost a pass, almost deflected and off the hand of Dylan Lanou and out of bounds, so the Blue Devils will get the ball on the turnover. First turnover of the game goes to the Bubblers, so the Greencastle with the basketball trailing by 4. Freeman to Gemby. Now Gemby, nice bounce pass to Stuhler. Back up top between the circles to Gemby. He'll reset the offense. Try a little pick and roll with Gelsinger. Near side, Jason Freeman. Now near corner to Heilman. Heilman inside. Nice bounce pass to Stuhler. Kick out to Gemby. Three-pointer on the way. Front of the rim, no good. Ball hits the floor. Jason Freeman comes up with it. Now he's going to skip it over to Stuhler. Stuhler far side for the three. Won't fall. Gelsinger keeps it in bounds, and Stuhler does a nice job to save it. Now Jason Freeman will put up this shot. He can't get it to fall. So some early shooting woes here for the Blue Devils, as they had 3 opportunities on that possession and couldn't get a basket. Boiling Springs with the ball. They try to force it inside to Hacker. Stolen away by Stuhler. Second turnover of the game. Blue Devils with the ball trailing by 4. 3:45 to go here in the first quarter. Gelsinger will put up a 3. Back of the rim, no good. And the rebound cleared away by Michael Wagner. So the Bubblers with the ball leading by 4. Now baseline jumper on the way. That's number 4, Carson Myers. He can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound by the Bubblers. They'll keep possession. Wagner with the ball. Bounce pass top of the key to Hacker. He goes far side to Lanou. Back it goes to Wagner. Boiling Springs very patient here on the offensive end. Now Wagner over to Von Stein. He goes bounce pass near corner to Myers. Myers guarded by Gelsinger. Back up top. Working around inside, outside. Nice ball movement here as the Bubblers look for a shot, and now taking it strong to the basket is number 23, Grayson Hacker, as he goes between a Blue Devil for the shot. Quickly on the other end, Gelsinger with the layup. Can't get that to fall. Some contact, no foul called. Bubblers quickly up the floor with the ball. That's number 20, Michael Wagner. Now here's Hacker, top of the key. Three-pointer won't go. And an offensive rebound for the Bubblers. Something that hurt the Blue Devils the other night was the offensive rebounds. And Michael Wagner on the putback. And now all of a sudden it's a 12-4 Boiling Springs lead with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. So shooting woes for the Blue Devils. Stuhler three-pointer, no good. Rebound pulled down by Myers. Quickly the Bubblers come back. They're looking to go up by 10 here. Down they come. Layup to Lanou, and Rick Lewis is going to get a timeout. As Boiling Springs has come to play this evening. 8 straight points for them, and they jump on top to a 14-4 lead. 30-second timeout for Rick Lewis. Winter is here, and Franklin Hardware and Pet Center in Chambersburg has your supplies. Snow shovels of all types, dicer, de-icer, salt, and everything that goes with winter weather conditions. Stock up now at Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue in Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5. Phone 717-263-2624. So the Blue Devils with the timeout at the 2:08 mark of the first quarter. Substitutions into the game. Leo Pham is in for Boiling Springs, in for the Blue Devils, Bryson Robinson and Ben Freeman. Now here's Robinson with the ball. Robinson out of control and called for the charge. So the bucket was able to fall, but a charge called on Bryson Robinson, so no basket for Greencastle. His first foul of the game as he just checked in. Second team foul. So far, no team fouls for Boiling Springs. Under 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Bubblers with the ball, leading 14-4. Wagner with the ball on a takeaway. Gelsinger with the steal. Gelsinger can't get the shot to fall. Robinson is there for the putback. So Bryson Robinson ends the long streak, and the Blue Devils are back on the scoreboard. It's 14-6 as they trail with 1:30 to go here in the first quarter. Boiling Springs with the basketball. Myers guarded by Freeman over to number 20, Michael Wagner. Working the ball around to Hacker. He drives into the paint, cut off by Gemby. Some contact, nothing called. Blue Devils get the ball on the turnover. Stuhler is going to go far side to Ben Freeman. He's going to go down the baseline and try and get it over to Robinson. Deflected, but Bryson is there. Greencastle just going to work it around the perimeter as the clock ticks down to 1 minute. Now Gemby's going to go strong to the basket. He loses possession, and it'll be last touched by Boiling Springs. Exactly 1 minute to go, first quarter. Boiling Springs leading it by a score of 14-6. Inbounds to Freeman, now to Gemby, near corner three-pointer, and Brian Gemby with a big three there for the Blue Devils. Has 5 straight points for the Blue Devils. They're back within 5, 14-9. Quickly paced first quarter. That's Pham with a jumper. Can't get the shot to go. Stuhler up for the rebound with Hacker. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Bubblers. So Greencastle will get possession of the basketball. Blue Devils with the ball. Clock ticking down to 30 seconds. They trail by 5, 14-9. Gemby with the ball inside to Freeman. He goes back to Gemby. Gemby top of the key, three-pointer. Won't go. Rebound pulled down by Wagner for Boiling Springs. Clock down under 20 seconds. Boiling Springs with the basketball. Carson Myers. Have to think they may just hold for one shot here. Up top to Wagner. Wagner guarded by Stuhler. Clock down to 4 seconds. Going to have to get a shot off here. And quickly, they do get a shot off by Myers. His three-pointer at the buzzer will not go. So we have played 8 minutes of basketball here in Boiling Springs. So far, a good start for the Bubblers. They lead it by a score of 14-9. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog, and WRGG 93.7 FM and WRGG.org.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Victory Lane Tire and Alignment of Greencastle offers a wide range of general automotive repair services. We have any brand of new tires, alignments, auto repairs, state inspection, and custom exhaust work. Victory Lane Tire and Alignment, 11,011 John Wayne Drive, Greencastle. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Phone 717-597-3597.
Welcome back to Boiling Springs. Second quarter just underway here. Greencastle and the Boiling Springs Bubblers. John Freeman with you with all the action. Boiling Springs again with the basketball leading by 5 as we are now 15 seconds into the second quarter. That's Pham with the basketball. He tries to get it inside. Nice pass in there to Dylan Lanou, and his shot is up and good. So the first 2 points of the quarter go to Boiling Springs, and they lead at 16-9. Gelsinger with the ball to Stuhler. Stuhler inside. Little pass to Ben Freeman on the near wing. He's going to go back up top to Gemby. Back to Stuhler right in front of us. Inside to Gelsinger. Nice move there by Gelsinger. 15-foot jump shot up and good for Ian Gelsinger. His 4th points of the night. He leads all Blue Devil scorers. Dylan Lanou with 9 so far for Boiling Springs. 9 of their 16. Blue Devils trail 16-11. 7 minutes to go, second quarter. Nice pass inside to number 23. That's Hacker. He does a good job to keep it alive, but Stuhler is there for the defensive rebound. Now he's going to go right in front of us to Ben Freeman inside. Gelsinger, 17-footer. Back of the rim, no good. Scramble for the ball, and it will go out of bounds. And they're going to say it was last touched by Ben Freeman as he went out of bounds. I think they were going to give that ball to the Blue Devils, but Freeman touched it. So Boiling Springs basketball. And almost a backcourt there. Nice job by Hacker not to make the pass. Von Stein with the ball, gets it over to Lanou. He's guarded by Ben Freeman inside to Hacker. Gelsinger goes for the steal, and a whistle and a foul on Ian Gelsinger as Jason Freeman comes into the game for Gelsinger. That's Ian's 2nd foul of the game, 3rd team foul for the Blue Devils. So far, Boiling Springs yet to commit a personal foul. Inbounds to Myers, 3-pointer from the corner, and an easy offensive rebound for Lanou. Caught the Blue Devils napping as no one boxed him out, and he gets the easy putback for his 11th point of the game. Now Ben Freeman, far corner, well short on that 3-pointer. Rebound pulled down by Myers for Boiling Springs over to Pham. He's going to go across to Myers. Now back up top to Pham. Little back and forth action as Boiling Springs works it around the perimeter. Skip pass to Myers. Works the ball inside to Hacker. And he is going to be fouled by Stuhler. So Brandon Stuhler with the hold. 4th team foul of the half for the Blue Devils. And Boiling Springs will take the ball underneath their own basket. 5:55 to go, second quarter. Boiling Springs leading at 18-11. Bubblers' biggest lead so far has been 10. Here's a shot put up by Lanou, won't go. Gemby there with the rebound for the Blue Devils. Quickly, Greencastle back up the floor. Freeman goes across to Jason Freeman. Jason Freeman's 3-pointer up and good. 5 points on the night for the Blue Devil junior. That cuts the lead, or the deficit, back to 4. 18-14, the Bubblers lead it. 5:30 to go, second quarter. And a nice defensive play there by Gemby as Lanou got around him and was heading in for an open layup. Gemby able to knock the ball loose and out of bounds. Boiling Springs will keep possession of the ball. Pham will trigger it in for his team. Inside, ball shot won't go. Rebound pulled down by Gemby and some contact. As that was Gavin Donnelly who couldn't get the shot. And Donnelly will be called for the foul. So that'll just be the first team foul of the half for Boiling Springs. We've played 10.5 minutes, so a pretty clean game so far. Now they're going to call Gemby for turning the ball over. So a turnover for the Blue Devils, their 2nd turnover here of the second quarter. Greencastle going to go full court press as they trail by 4. Nice job by the Bubblers to break the press. Pham far side, back up top to Myers. Myers lets a 3 fly, and he knocks that down. So Carson Myers with his first points of the game puts the Bubblers back up 21-14. Now here's Stuhler with the ball. Up top to Robinson. Over to Jason Freeman back between the circles. Gets it back to Stuhler. Stuhler's going to do a nice job driving into the paint. And Brandon Stuhler, by my count, that's his first 2 points of the night. 21-16, Boiling Springs leads this. Pham with the basketball. Gets it over to number 4, Carson Myers. Myers kind of an off-balance leaner runner. So 5 straight points for Carson Myers. Back up to a 7-point lead for Boiling Springs. 4:15 to go here in the second quarter. Now Stuhler's going to kick it off to Gemby. Far wing three-pointer won't go, but he is hit and knocked to the ground. A foul will be called on Boiling Springs, and Gemby will get a chance to shoot 3 free throws here, I believe. And that's exactly what it'll be. Foul called on Carson Myers. His first, team second. So Gemby with a chance to shoot 3 free throws here. Unable to get the first one to fall. Second of 3 on the way is good. 4 points on the night for Brian Gemby. Josh Anderson and Cam Heilman into the game as Bryson Robinson and Ben Freeman take a seat. Gemby can't get the third one to fall, so 1 for 3 from the line for him. 23-17, Boiling Springs with the basketball in the lead. Clock ticking down to 4 minutes, and a nice job there. Nice hustle play by Zach Von Stein, who lost possession of the ball, but was able to track it down and throw it off Cam Heilman. So Boiling Springs will keep possession of the basketball. Nice play on a pick to Lanou. Bank shot up and won't go. Rebound comes right back to him. And they're going to get him for an offensive foul. Some contact there as Stuhler goes to the ground. Fans didn't like it. That will be his first foul of the night. Team foul number 3 for Boiling Springs. Gemby with the ball, over to Jason Freeman, back up top to Gemby. Quickly around to Heilman. Heilman between the circles, gets it far wing to Stuhler. Now Stuhler dribbles top of the key, looks to get inside. Jason Freeman is there wide open. So Jason Freeman with 2 points, his 7th of the night, ties the season high. And there's a steal as Freeman takes the ball away from Lanou. So the Blue Devils get the ball back, trailing by 4 with 3:25 to go here in the quarter. Nice play by Stuhler, taking it over the big man, Gavin Donnelly. So Stuhler with 4 points. Blue Devils coming alive here in the second quarter, cutting the Bubbler lead to just 2. So Boiling Springs with the ball in a 23-21 lead. 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. That's Von Stein wide open for a 3, and his first basket of the night is good. 26-21, Boiling Springs back up on top. Now here's Freeman over to Stuhler. Stuhler near wing, 3-point shot. So Stuhler knocks down the 3. He has 7 points in the quarter. Back and forth we go, matching 3-point shots. We're now 26-24. Boiling Springs with the lead, 2:30 to go until halftime. Von Stein with the ball, skip pass across to Lanou. Now back up top to number 20, Michael Wagner. Wagner into the paint, cut off nicely by Heilman. Working it inside, Hacker, nice little spin move. Can't quite get it to fall. Gemby pulls down the rebound for the Blue Devils. Greencastle can tie it here with a basket, take the lead on a 3. Stuhler now with the ball, baseline, gonna skip it out to Gemby. Open 3 from the left wing, won't go. Heilman crashes the boards, can't get the rebound as Von Stein pulls it down. Bubblers back quickly on the other end. Nice move by Hacker to go to the basket with the left hand. Can't get it to fall. Gemby with the rebound. Blue Devils pushing the ball up the floor. Stuhler cut off. Now Jason Freeman will put up a 3. So Jason Freeman with his second 3 of the quarter. 8 in the quarter, 10 in the game so far for Freeman as the Blue Devils take their first lead, or maybe their first lead at least since the opening minute of the game. Nice job on the other end. Lanou strong to the basket. Can't get it to fall. He's fouled. So the Blue Devils trailed by as much as 10 in this game, have fought their way back to take a 1-point lead. But now Dylan Lanou will go to the basket, or to go to the free throw line, trying to give his team the lead. First shot comes up a little bit short. He'll get a second crack at it here as Carson Myers into the game for the Bubblers, in for Gavin Donnelly. Ben Freeman checks in for Josh Anderson. Second shot on the way is good, and that will tie it at 27 apiece. 1:20 to go here in the second quarter. Inside, Gemby, little 10-foot fadeaway, won't go. Fight underneath for the rebound, tipped and pulled down by Wagner. Bubblers with the ball in a tie game. Now there's a three-point shot on the way. Hits the support above the basket, so that will be ruled as being out of bounds. So a turnover to the Blue Devils as they will take possession of the ball 84 feet from their basket. 1:05 to go, second quarter, tied at 27. Stuhler, guarded by Wagner, up top to Gemby. Works it over to Jason Freeman. Now he's going to go far side to Heilman. Heilman looks to go baseline, cut off nicely, has the ball taken away from him. And then Gemby on the other end with the steal, gets it off to Jason Freeman, and he may have traveled, but he can't get the layup to fall. And a whistle. And I think they're going to get Boiling Springs for a foul, so the Blue Devils, I know they're going to call Jason Freeman for the foul. Thought the Blue Devils might catch a break there. I think he may have gotten away with a travel, but called for the foul. His first, team sixth. So Boiling Springs with the basketball in a 27-27 game. Greencastle, be careful not to foul here because that will put the Bubblers in the bonus. Nice hustle there by Stuhler, almost getting the steal. But Boiling Springs will keep possession of the basketball. 33.5 seconds to go until halftime. Boiling Springs with the ball tied at 27. Wagner guarded by Jason Freeman. Now Gelsinger on Lanoux. Now Lanou's going to try and drive. Nice play, turnaround, tough shot. Can't get it to fall. Gemby with the rebound. Back come the Blue Devils with 15 seconds to go here in the half. Gelsinger to Stuhler. Stuhler double teamed. Gets it up top to Ben Freeman, now far side to Gemby. Clock now under 10 seconds. Gelsinger is going to get it back to Gemby. Thought about a three, now is going to drive down to 4 seconds. Stuhler three-pointer, front of the rim, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Michael Wagner as the first half comes to an end. What a half it's been. Greencastle trailed by as many as 10 at one point. They have battled back here at the half to tie it to 27-27 all. You're listening to the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
When you want banking done your way, try F&M Trust. Not only does F&M Trust have secure mobile and online banking, they have 22 community offices, all right here in South Central PA. So get banking done your way. Visit fmtrustonline.com today. Member FDIC.
Catch the holiday spirit in one of Franklin County's charming communities. Places like Chambersburg, Greencastle, Mercersburg, Shippensburg, and Waynesboro. Enjoy glistening downtowns, historic house tours, carriage rides, cocoa crawls, wine walks, boutiques and bazaars, pop-up shops, local artisan wares, and wall after wall of local, regional, and national art. Cumberland Valley Model Railroad Club presents its holiday open house at 440 Nelson Street in Chambersburg, December 10th, 17th, 23rd, 30th, January 7th, and 14th. Open noon to 4 p.m. Free admission and handicap accessible. For more great moments, visit explorefranklincountypa.com.
Hi, I'm Greg Kennedy, General Manager, Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Greencastle. Due to record-breaking sales the past 3 months, we're bringing back cash for junkers. Push, pull, or drag it in, and you'll receive $34.50 over fair condition KBB minus recondition. If you don't have a junker, no problem. We'll still give you $34.50 over fair condition KBB for your current vehicle. Over $17,000 off a new 2017 Silverado 1500, stock number G2403. 0% financing available in everything, including the redesigned 18 Traverse. Our used vehicle Super Center with over 2,500 pre-owned available. Over 1,000 new Chevys available. We offer free PA state inspections for everyone. Free service loaners. Free Saturday car washes from 9 to 12. And with the credit doctors Mike and Nate, everybody drives. The lowest prices online at blazechevy.com. The price you see is the price you pay. If you don't have a Blaze Alexander logo in the back of your vehicle, you paid too much. This is why we're the area's #1 volume Chevy dealer. By taking deals the other guys won't. Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Greencastle. Find new roads.
Se habla español.
Greencastle Eye Care Center has been the area's premier eye care provider since 1984. Dr. Sandra Fink-Freeman and Dr. Charlie Parsons provide comprehensive eye exams, including medical eye exams and contact lens fittings for patients from age 1 to over 100. The office has a complete optical department with a wide variety of frames for adults and children. Conveniently located in the John Grove Medical Center off Exit 5 along I-81, Greencastle Eye Care Center is your family eye care provider, always accepting new patients. Call us at 717-597-7708.
Battery Express and more means batteries for cars, trucks, heavy equipment, boats, ATVs, including computers, laptops, watches, security systems, and dog collars. Battery Express and more, the power that keeps you going. 2364 Warm Spring Road, Chambersburg, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday, 8 to 12. Phone 717-331-6996.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand-name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
This is Greencastle Antrim Blue Devils basketball on midpennbroadcasting.com.
Welcome back to Boiling Springs High School. We are at the half here in our this evening's Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division matchup between the Greencastle Antrim boys and Boiling Springs. We are tied at 27 apiece here at the half. Our halftime show brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. Antrim Insurance, 169 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, and 1685 East Main Street, Waynesboro. I'm John Freeman with you here from Boiling Springs, recapping our first half. As we said, it's 27 apiece. Leading scorers so far for the Blue Devils, Jason Freeman with 10 points on the evening, a couple of threes and a couple of twos. Brandon Stuhler with 7 points, Ian Gelsinger with 4, Brian Gemby with 4, and Bryson Robinson with 2 points for the Blue Devils. For the Bubblers, it's Dylan Leno with 12 points, Carson Myers with 5, Grayson Hacker also with 5. Zach Von Stein has a 3-point shot, and Michael Wagner has 2 points so far for the Blue Devils this evening. It was a game so far, at least early on, was dominated by the Bubblers as they jumped out to a 14-4 lead midway through the first quarter. Greencastle kind of chipped back into the game and did a nice job getting into the lead, and they tied it here as we are at halftime as Boiling Springs is back out on the court. Greencastle still in the locker room waiting for them to come back, and while we do wait for the Blue Devils to come back, we'll take one last break here during the half, and we'll be back after this with the second half of action. You're listening to the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog, and WRGG 93.7 FM and WRGG.org.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Had an auto accident? It's common to wonder how things could have turned out differently, if only.
No regrets.
If only you had Erie Insurance. With Erie, instead of regrets, you can focus on putting your mishap behind you. With an Erie Rate Lock auto policy, your rate won't take a hit, no matter what. It stays put until you change a car, driver, or address. People who treat you fairly, legendary service, great rates. That's what it means to have seriously good insurance for your auto, home, or business. Erie Insurance. See for yourself why Erie received the J.D. Power Award for highest in customer satisfaction with the auto insurance purchase experience 3 years in a row.
Your Erie agent in Greencastle and Waynesboro is Antrim Insurance Agency. Get a quote at antrims.pa.com.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Limited to 3 years in Virginia. Other conditions and limitations at erieinsurance.com. For J.D. Power award information, go to jdpower.com.
Erie Insurance.
Football fans love two things: supporting their team and the Ford F-150 at Keystone Ford. Eagles fans love its best-in-class payload. Baltimore Raven fans like the F-150's efficiency with best-in-class gas mileage. And Washington fans, well, they love the Keystone Ford price. Steelers fans like defense and the F-150's 5-star crash test rating. Regardless of your team, we've got your truck. We're Keystone Ford, a dealer for you, the people.
Let Olympian Athletics in downtown Waynesboro outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, spirit wear, and more. Olympian Athletics offers all types of clothing and accessories, from traditional to fashion to uniforms and workwear. We do screen printing, embroidery, and digital design, individual and team trophies for any event. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in downtown Waynesboro, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5.
Let the proven experts at Greencastle Notary Services handle your vehicle title and tag needs for Pennsylvania and Maryland. Instant registration for Pennsylvania, ATV and boat registration for Pennsylvania only. Greencastle Notary Services can take care of all your vehicle documentation needs. Greencastle Notary Services is conveniently located in downtown Greencastle near the post office at 38 East Baltimore Street. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 10 to 1. Phone 717-597-3600.
Battery Express and more means batteries for cars, trucks, heavy equipment, boats, ATVs, including computers, laptops, watches, security systems, and dog collars. Battery Express and more, the power that keeps you going. 2364 Warm Spring Road, Chambersburg, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday, 8 to 12. Phone 717-331-6996.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Welcome back to Boiling Springs. Second half already underway. Possession arrow pointing the way of the Blue Devils. Greencastle with the ball. Brian Gemby goes far corner to Ben Freeman. Bounce pass inside to Gelsinger, knocked away, but a nice job by Gelsinger to get it back. Both teams with their starting lineups on the floor. Ben Freeman three-pointer won't go. Nice job, Jason Freeman there to tip it to Brandon Stuhler. So Stuhler, with a little help from Jason Freeman, gets the putback. Blue Devils with the first 2 points of the third quarter. They lead 29-27. Three-point shot on the way. Zach Von Stein knocks that down. So his second three of the night puts his team back ahead by a score of 30-29. 7 minutes to go, or 7:10 to go here, third quarter. Gemby three. He can't answer, but does a nice job, tries to run it down. Ball will go out of bounds and will go over to the Bubblers. And Greencastle will pick up man-to-man here, full court, or at least token full court. Manu with the basketball for the Bubblers. He's guarded by Gelsinger. Greencastle in a man-to-man defense. Over to Von Stein, now up top to Hacker. Hacker tries to get it over to Lanu. Ben Freeman stepped in almost with the steal. Deflections, that's one thing Rick Lewis likes to see from his defense. If you don't get a steal, at least get a hand in the passing lane and try and get that deflection. Now they're going to lob it inside. No one saw Hacker. He can't get it to fall. A break there for the Blue Devils as Grayson Hacker couldn't get that shot to fall. Back down on the other end, Greencastle with the basketball. Jason Freeman with a three, won't go. Ben with the rebound, gets it back up to Gemby. Gemby will stop, put up a 16-footer, back of the rim, no good. Rebound cleared away by Carson Myers for Boiling Springs. Quickly back up the other end is Dylan Lanu for the layup. Puts his team up 32-29, and I believe we're going to have a timeout called. And a timeout is called by Boiling Springs before Greencastle could get the ball inbounds. Winter is here, and Franklin Hardware and Pet Center in Chambersburg has your supplies, snow shovels, and all types of de-icer, salt, and everything that goes with winter weather conditions. Stock up now at Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue in Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 7, and Saturdays, 8 to 5. Phone 717-263-2624. John Freeman with you here in Boiling Springs as the Blue Devils and the Bubblers do battle. Boys basketball action in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. Just underway second half, 6:20 to go here in the third quarter. Boiling Springs leads at 32-29. We were tied at 27 at the half. Nice move. Brandon Stuhler does what he does best, left-handed dribble into the lane. His 4th point of the quarter. Scored all 4 points for the Blue Devils, cuts the Bubbler lead to 1. 32-31, and there's Stuhler again with a deflection. Ball will go out of bounds. Boiling Springs will keep possession. Greencastle defense looking to get a stop here. Now here's Von Stein with a 3-point shot. A little short. Rebound pulled down by Stuhler. Nice job by Boiling Springs to get back. Cut off the fast break. Gelsinger, 3-point shot is up and good. So Ian Gelsinger with his first 3 of the night. 7 points on the game for Gelsinger. Gives the Blue Devils a 34-32 lead. Back down on the other end. Shot won't go. Mad scramble. There's Gelsinger down the court for the lay-in. So 5 straight points for Ian Gelsinger. And now the Blue Devils have extended it out to 36-32. Bubblers needing a basket. Shot on the way by number 23, Hacker, won't go. He did a nice job to hustle and run down his own rebound. Tried to throw it back in play. Jason Freeman deflected it out of bounds. Boiling Springs to keep possession. Bubblers trailing by 4, 36-32, 5:18 to go third quarter. Ball inbounded to number 13, Zach Von Stein. Von Stein with a couple of threes here, 1 in the third quarter, 1 in the second. Now the Bubblers looking to go against the Blue Devil 3-2 or 2-1-2 defense. More like a 3-2 with Gelsinger up high in the middle. Lob inside to Hacker, now far corner to Von Stein. Inside to Hacker, nice play to him. He can't get the left-handed shot to fall. And he knocks the ball out of bounds as Ben Freeman had position on the rebound. Or actually, they're going to call a foul. I take that back. They're going to call a foul on Hacker, who came over the back. Only his first of the game, first team foul for Boiling Springs. So far, a pretty cleanly played game as far as fouls go. Neither team was in the bonus in the first half as Cam Heilman checks into the game for Greencastle, replacing Ben Freeman. Now here's Jason Freeman up top to Gemby. Over to Stuhler, far wing, back up top to Gelsinger. Thought about a 3. Gets it back to Jason Freeman. His 3 on the way won't fall. Nice rebound by Gelsinger, and Heilman back to Jason Freeman. He drives into the lane, left-handed layup. Can't get that to fall. So a couple of tries for the Blue Devils, and they come away empty, but they still lead by 4. Nice pass. Down the court it goes. Myers with a 3. Front of the rim won't go. Scramble underneath, falls right in the hands of Leno for the putback. His 16th point of the night. Now Jason Freeman goes to the basket, has it stolen. Taken away nicely there by Von Stein. Boiling Springs with the ball as players hit the floor. And we're going to get a whistle as a player is hurt. So an official's timeout. Some feet were tangled up and players went to the floor. That's number 20, Michael Wagner. He's back on his feet. He will be helped to the sideline by Boiling Springs trainer Ben Witter. So that will bring Leo Pham back into the game for the Bubblers. Ben Freeman into the game for Greencastle, replacing Brian Gemby. So Boiling Springs will keep possession after the official's timeout. Trailing by 2. Nice pass inside to Donnelly. His turnaround shot won't go. And a foul's going to be called on Gelsinger. So that will be foul number 3 on Ian Gelsinger, sending Gavin Donnelly to the line. His first trip to the line, first shot. Gets it over the front of the rim and gets the friendly bounce. his first points of the evening. 36-35, Blue Devils lead. Second shot on the way, off the back of the rim, no good. Gelsinger and Freeman fight for the ball and almost lost it. Good job by Ian to come up with that loose ball. Gets it to Stuhler. Over to Jason Freeman, now to Gelsinger. Gelsinger thought about a three. Works it over to Heilman. To Ben Freeman, now back to Heilman, up top to Stuhler. Blue Devils with the basketball on a 1-point lead. Now Gelsinger tries to take it down the lane, and he has it knocked free and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Boiling Springs. As Bryson Robinson back into the game for Greencastle to replace Jason Freeman. Robinson with 2 points so far on the evening. Now here's Ben Freeman, short little jumper won't go, gets his own rebound and has it knocked out of his hands and out of bounds. So Greencastle will keep possession. Inbounds to Heilman, up to Stuhler, Gelsinger to Stuhler. Now Ben Freeman will try a three. He can't get it to fall. Rebound pulled down by Leo Pham. And Gelsinger goes for the steal but knocks it out of bounds. 3:15 to go here in the third quarter. Blue Devils leading by 136-35. We were tied at 27 at the half. Greencastle led by 4 at 1 point here in the third quarter. Boiling Springs scoring the last 3 points to cut that lead down to 1. Inside to Donley. He's double teamed, now working the ball around. Pham over to Myers. Back to Pham. Guarded by Heilman. Bounce past Devon Stein. Inside to the big man Donley. Now another work the ball around. Just going to lob it inside. And that's probably what you might want to do, as Donley has a height advantage over the Blue Devils. 6'7", I believe, is what he was on the lineup sheet. His third point of the night. Boiling Springs back up on top, 37-36. Now here's Stuhler with the ball, over to Freeman. Three-pointer on the way, up and good for Ben Freeman, so he hits the three. His first basket of the night puts the Blue Devils back up on top, 39-37. Might look for Boiling Springs to try and work it inside to Donley. They do go inside. Ball's knocked free, and Heilman almost there to take the ball away, but he can't control it as it goes out of bounds. And Brian Gemby will step back, return back into the game. Gelsinger with 3 fouls will head to the bench. Exactly 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Lob inside to Donley. Greencastle does a nice job to recover on defense. Now Pham to Myers. Myers back to Pham, inside to Donley. In and out, the Bubblers work the ball. Pham puts up a three, off the rim, no good. Robinson is there for Greencastle with the rebound. He pushes the ball up and then kicks it back out because Greencastle did not have numbers on that. Nice job by Boiling Springs to get back on defense. Blue Devils with the basketball, leading by 2, 1:30 to go. Third quarter. Now Heilman will take it inside, have his shot blocked, but a foul will be called. A couple of Bubbler defenders were there. And somebody definitely blocked the shot, but I think they're going to say Donley also got him with the body. So Heilman at the line to shoot 2. First shot is up and good. First points of the night for Cam Heilman. His second shot looking to extend it out to a 4-point lead for the Blue Devils. And that's exactly what he does. 41-37. Greencastle on top here. 1:25 to go in the third quarter. Now the Bubblers with the basketball. Greencastle again in that 2-1-2 zone. Donley, nice skip pass over to Von Stein, excuse me. Inside to the big man. He's guarded by Gemby. Boiling Springs very patient. Try to get it inside to Donley. Nice play there by Bryson Robinson to knock that ball free, and Heilman comes away with it. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Blue Devils with the basketball, leading by 4. Gemby guarded by Myers. Now Gemby's going to take it down the lane, and he's going to be fouled, and they're not going to count that because he was fouled well before the shot. So a foul called on number 4, Carson Myers. As Michael Wagner back into the game. for Boiling Springs. Greencastle with the ball, 4-point lead, 45 seconds to go. Ben Freeman near wing, gets it over to Stuhler. Stuhler's going to let a three fly, and Brandon Stuhler knocks that down. Stuhler with 7 points in the quarter, 14 on the night, puts the Blue Devils up 44-37 with 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Boiling Springs looking to cut into this Blue Devil lead as Bonley just kind of backs his way in, uses his body to get Gemby off the spot. Now here's Ben Freeman on the other end, and they're going to get a block on, or a charge on that, excuse me. So a charge called on Ben Freeman. And that'll be, I believe, his first foul of the game. As Lanu back into the game for the Bubblers. 16.6 seconds to go. Greencastle leading this 44-39. Boiling Springs probably going to hold for one shot. Stuhler off his leg. Now they have him trapped, and they're going to call a foul, I believe. Well, they're going to talk about it. And they're going to call Heilman for a reach. Looked like one official was going to call a held ball, one was going to call a foul. They talked about it, decided on a foul. So foul number one for Heilman, only the third team foul for the Blue Devils, as Stuhler does a nice job to step in there to knock the ball away. 9.1 seconds to go. Boiling Springs to inbound the ball. They get it inbound to Myers. Get it off to Lanu. He brings it down. Nice spin move. Throws up a shot. Can't get it to fall. Right down to Myers as the ball comes loose and goes out of bounds as the clock ticks down to 0. So we've played 3 quarters of basketball here in Boiling Springs. Big third quarter for the Blue Devils. We were tied at 27 at the half. After 3, it's Greencastle 44 and Boiling Springs 39. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on the F&M Trust Sports Network, on midpennbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog, and WRGG 93.7 FM, and also WRGG.org.
Catch the holiday spirit in one of Franklin County's charming communities. Places like Chambersburg, Greencastle, Mercersburg, Shippensburg, and Waynesboro. Enjoy glistening downtowns, historic house tours, carriage rides, cocoa crawls, wine walks, boutiques and bazaars, pop-up shops, local artisan wares, and wall after wall of local, regional, and national art. Cumberland Valley Model Railroad Club presents its holiday open house at 440 Nelson Street in Chambersburg, December 10th, 17th, 23rd, 30th, January 7th, and 14th. Open noon to 4 p.m. Free admission and handicap accessible. For more great moments, visit ExploreFranklinCountyPA.com.
We are back to action here in the fourth quarter as Brandon Stuhler with the steal, unable to get that layup to fall, and then on the rebound the ball goes out of bounds to Boiling Springs. Big third quarter for the Blue Devils. They outscore the Bubblers 17-12 to take a 44-39 lead as we're into the fourth quarter of this evening's game. Boiling Springs with the ball inside to Myers. He had an open shot, passed it up, now gets it back. Going to go baseline, cut off by Jason Freeman. Now some contact. And I think they're going to get Myers for an offensive foul. So the fourth team foul for Boiling Springs, foul number 3 for Carson Myers. Blue Devils with the ball on a 5-point lead, 7:25 to go fourth quarter. Greencastle going to run a little weave up top as they try and run some clock. Stuhler to Gemby. Gemby guarded by Myers, tries to create some space. Now gets it up top to Gelsinger. Gelsinger between the circles to Stuhler off a pick over to Gemby, far wing. Thought about a 3, now is going to take it inside, some contact. And they're going to call a block. Say a lot of contact, one of those that could have probably gone either way. And they're going to get Michael Wagner for the block on Gemby. Only his first foul of the game as Gemby hits the first of 2. First points of the fourth quarter at the 7:06 mark extends the Blue Devil lead out to 45-39. Shot number 2 for Gemby up and good. Gemby with 6 points on the night extends the Blue Devil lead to 7. Bubblers need a basket, and they find underneath wide open Gavin Donnelly for 2. Nice job by Boiling Springs breaking that Blue Devil press with ease on that. Now Gelsinger thought about a drive, gets it to Gemby. 3-pointer on the way for Brian Gemby is good. 5 points for Gemby in the quarter, puts the Blue Devils back up by 8, their biggest lead of the night. Hacker with the basketball, gets it over to Von Stein. Back up top to Michael Wagner. Wagner near the half-court line. Greencastle still in that 3-2 zone defense. Boiling Springs working the ball around the perimeter, trying to maybe work it inside to Donnelly, and that's what they do as Gelsinger is there to knock it away. Ball will stay in possession of the Bubblers as Cam Heilman checks in for Ben Freeman. Freeman leaves with 3 points. Heilman with 2. Quickly inbounds the Bubblers with the basketball. Wagner goes over to Lanou. Back to Wagner. Tries to penetrate, cut off by Jason Freeman. Now inside to Donnelly. He has it knocked away by Jason Freeman, and Stuhler picks it up for the Blue Devils. Nice pass to Gelsinger down the lane. So Brandon Stuhler finds a breaking Ian Gelsinger. Gelsinger with 11 points in the game for the Blue Devils. And Pat Dieter wants a timeout for the Boiling Springs Bubblers as Greencastle coming out strong here in the fourth quarter, outscoring Boiling Springs 7-2 to start the quarter. And the Blue Devils have their biggest lead of the night at 51-41. We'll stay right here for the timeout and let you know that winter is here, and Franklin Hardware and Pet Center in Chambersburg has your supplies, snow shovels of all types, de-icer, salt, and everything that goes with winter weather conditions. Stock up now at Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue in Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 7, and Saturdays, 8 to 5. Phone 717-263-2624. John Freeman with you here from Boiling Springs High School as the Blue Devils and Bubblers go at it. We were tied 27-27 at the half. Blue Devils came out in the third quarter and started to establish themselves offensively, outscoring the Bubblers in that quarter by a 17-12 margin. So far here in the fourth quarter, it's been 7-2 Blue Devils. Brian Gemby with 5 points, Ian Gelsinger with a pair as the Blue Devils lead at 51-41. Greencastle with their starting 5 still on the floor. Heilman, Jason Freeman, Stuhler, Gelsinger, and Gemby. Bubblers working the ball around the perimeter, trying to cut into this Blue Devil 10-point lead. Inside to Hacker, back to Von Stein. Nice job by Stuhler there. Over to Lanou, who's been quiet here after a big first half. Hacker near corner, back up top. That's Wagner with the basketball. Again, working the ball around the perimeter. Really unable to get much of a shot off here by this Greencastle defense. Now Wagner's bumped by Jason Freeman. Back to Wagner, near corner, that's Von Stein. He lets go with a 3, front of the rim, no good. Nice defensive possession there by the Blue Devils as Jason Freeman is able to pull down the rebound. Under 5 minutes to go here, fourth quarter. Blue Devils with the basketball, leading by 10, 51-41. Stuhler with the ball for the Blue Devils. He's guarded by Wagner. Greencastle really in no hurry here with a 10-point lead in the ball. Now Stuhler looks to penetrate, kicks it out to Heilman. 3-pointer for Cam Heilman. Won't go. Gelsinger and Freeman are there from the rebound. They can't get it. Now there's a scramble on the floor. Players there. Stuhler comes away with it. And they're going to have a timeout called. Wasn't sure if Greencastle had possession, but apparently the officials thought they did, as Rick Lewis was granted the timeout for the Blue Devils. So a full 60-second timeout there. And we're going to take a quick break. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com. thesportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
Let Olympian Athletics in downtown Waynesboro outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, spirit wear, and more. Olympian Athletics offers all types of clothing and accessories, from traditional to fashion to uniforms and workwear. We do screen printing, embroidery, and digital design, individual and team trophies for any event. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in downtown Waynesboro, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5.
Welcome back to Boiling Springs High School. We are in a timeout here in the fourth quarter. Blue Devils with a 51-41 lead over Boiling Springs. Greencastle will have possession of the basketball as we come back. Brian Gemby will inbound it for the Blue Devils as he gets it inside, inbounds to Gelsinger right in front of us, in front of the scorer's table. Work it over to Stuhler. Now Jason Freeman with the ball. He gets it over to Gemby. Boiling Springs in a 1-2-2 zone here, 1-3-1 zone, I guess we'll call it. As Blue Devils just content to throw it over top of the zone and run some time. Now here's Gelsinger to Gemby. Gemby near wing, three-pointer, up and good. Brian Gemby with his 8th point of the quarter gives the Blue Devils their biggest lead of the night, 54-41, with 3:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. Quickly down on the other end, Hacker has the ball deflected by Gelsinger, can't get the shot to fall. Greencastle comes away with the rebound. They have the ball on a 13-point lead. Gelsinger to Jason Freeman, back to Brian Gemby. Now Gelsinger, far corner, lets fly a three. Shot won't go. And a foul's going to be called on Jason Freeman as he fouls Dylan Leno, who pulled down the rebound. Only the 4th foul, team foul for the Blue Devils here in the second half as Ben Freeman checks in for Cam Heilman. That was Jason Freeman's 2nd foul of the game. So Boiling Springs with the ball. Stuhler almost with the steal. Inside to Hacker, now to Von Stein, back inside. Hacker at the high post. Nice ball movement here by the Bubblers, trying to get a shot off. They're going to reverse it over to Von Stein, and they're going to try and throw it to Lanu, and he can't control that pass as it goes out of bounds. A turnover to the Blue Devils, and Greencastle will take possession of the basketball, leading by 13 as the clock fast approaches 3 minutes to go here in the ball game. So Brian Gemby with the ball is going to go far side to Stuhler. Now bounce pass far corner to Ben Freeman. Skip pass to Gemby. Gemby to Stuhler into Gelsinger. Gelsinger pump fake over to Ben Freeman. His three-point shot is going to be well short. And the rebound pulled down by Michael Wagner. So Wagner with the ball, and a foul's going to be called as he spins into Jason Freeman. So that will be Freeman's 2nd foul of the quarter, 3rd foul of the game. Team foul number 5 on the Blue Devils. Boiling Springs also with 5 team fouls, as they may start to look to foul to get Greencastle in the bonus as they trail by 13. 2.5 minutes to go. Nice pass inside to Hacker. Goes around Gemby. Gets it over to Myers on the far corner. Three-pointer on the way. Can't get that to fall. Gemby comes away with the rebound for Greencastle. Now they're going to push the ball up the court. Stuhler's going to go strong to the basket. Can't get it to fall. Rebound pulled down by Grayson Hacker. Quickly up the other end goes the Bubblers. Shot on the way by Carson Myers. Myers gets that to fall. His 7th point of the game. Cuts the Blue Devil lead to 11. Now Gelsinger to Freeman. Freeman, nice pump fake. Gets a couple of Bubblers off their feet, and Ben Freeman with the layups. 5 points on the game for him. Boiling Springs certainly not going to waste any time as they quickly get the ball down the floor. Carson Myers in between a couple of Blue Devils, able to get that to fall. And a timeout will be called by Boiling Springs. Carson Myers with the 2 points there. He has 9 points on the night for Boiling Springs. Leading scorer so far for the Bubblers has been Dylan Leno with 16. Over on the other side for the Blue Devils, Brandon Stuhler with 14. Jason Freeman with 10. Brian Gemby has 12. Ian Gelsinger with 11. And Ben Freeman with 5. Bryson Robinson with 2. So a Boiling Springs timeout, full 60-second timeout, as the teams return to the floor. And now Boiling Springs is going to come out full court man-to-man as they need some turnovers. They need stops and turnovers if they want to try and get back into this game. They trail by 11, 1:45 to go, fourth quarter. Greencastle does a nice job to break the press. Now Stuhler gets it over to Jason Freeman. Freeman thought about a shot, but wisely gets it back up to Gemby. Greencastle certainly content to run some clock. Jason Freeman with the ball. Dribbles down the baseline, gets it to Stuhler. And they're going to call a technical foul on Jason Freeman. Not sure what he said, but he will come out of the game. And Boiling Springs will get a chance to shoot 2 free throws here, and they'll get the ball back. That'll be Carson Myers, unable to knock the first shot down. So Cam Heilman will check into the game for Jason Freeman, and that'll probably be the end of his night. Second shot for Myers on the way is good. So now the Bubblers will take possession of the basketball following the technical foul. 56-46. Greencastle leads 1:27 to go, fourth quarter. Boiling Springs needs a basket and needs it quickly. And they're going to work around a shot on the way. Von Stein, his three-pointer up and good. His third 3 of the night. Blue Devil lead down to 7. 1:10 to go here in the ball game. Gelsinger with the ball over to Ben Freeman. Now back to Gemby. And Boiling Springs is going to have to foul here. And they're not having a whole lot of success at it as Greencastle continues to run time off the clock. Blue Devils certainly content. Finally a foul as Michael Wagner fouls Brandon Stuhler, but that's only the 6th team foul on Boiling Springs. So Greencastle still not in the bonus. Or Boiling Springs still not in the bonus. Excuse me. They will inbound the basketball. Gemby will get it in for Greencastle. He's going to go all the way to Ben Freeman. Freeman will get it to Stuhler. And again, Boiling Springs has to foul, and that's exactly what they do as Brandon Stuhler just simply stands there. Michael Wagner whistled for the foul, his 3rd of the game. Stuhler will go to the line to shoot 1-on-1. And now it's a case for the Blue Devils, just make a few free throws and walk away with a win. Well, easier said than done as Stuhler misses the first. Boiling Springs still in this thing. Nice play by Lanou down the lane. He gets the 2-point shot to fall. And another timeout called by Boiling Springs. So the Bubblers with 7 straight points. And what once looked like an easy Greencastle win has now gotten a little interesting here as the Bubblers have cut it to 5, 56-51 with 41.3 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. So the Blue Devils will take possession of the basketball, and assuming we will get a quick foul, they will head back to the line. Greencastle already 0 for 1 tonight in the 1-on-1 situation here in the fourth quarter. As the Blue Devils will send out onto the court Brian Gemby, Brandon Stuhler, Cam Heilman, Ian Gelsinger, and Ben Freeman. So the 5 Blue Devil seniors on the court for Greencastle. Leo Pham into the game as is Dominic Schwang, assuming he's into foul, as he's freshly into the game with no fouls, and that's exactly what he does. So Dominic Schwang with the foul. Will be his first foul of the night as he's just checked into the game for defensive purposes. And he'll come out. Pham will come out. Myers and Wagner back into the game for offensive purposes. So the offense-defense game here for Boiling Springs as Cam Heilman goes to the line. Again, important 1-and-1 shots for the Blue Devils. And again, Greencastle can't get it to fall, so 0 for 2 on 1-and-1 so far for the Blue Devils. Boiling Springs still alive in this game. Down by 5, 3-point shot on the way, over the backboard, out of bounds. So the 3-point shot there by Von Stein won't go. More substitutions for Boiling Springs. Schwang and Pham into the game. 27 seconds to go for Greencastle. Stuhler fouled immediately. So once again, Greencastle will attempt to hit a 1-and-1 here. Stuhler missing the front end of the 1-and-1 2 possessions ago. Then Heilman missing the front end of a 1-and-1 on the last possession. As Jason Freeman checks back into the game for his brother Ben. Stuhler looking to make 2 shots here, make it a 3-possession game for the Blue Devils. And again, Greencastle unable to convert from the free throw line. There's a steal by Jason Freeman and a nice play by Freeman with the finger roll. 2 huge points for the Blue Devils as they go back up by 7. Now a steal on the other end. Gelsinger steps in, and that's probably going to be it for this evening as Gemby is fouled. He will go to the line to shoot 2, as that'll be the 10th team foul for the Bubblers. Greencastle with a 58-51 lead with 10 seconds to go in the ball game. So Gemby certainly looking to put an exclamation point on this win as he will shoot 2. Well, more free throw woes for the Blue Devils. That's the 4th straight free throw they've missed. That breaks the streak. Gemby knocks down the 2nd free throw, and Greencastle leads by 8 with just 7 seconds in the game. Boiling Springs with the basketball, going to throw up a 3-point shot there by Wagner. Won't go as the ball goes out of bounds as the final horn sounds. So an interesting 4th quarter for the Blue Devils as they led by 11. Boiling Springs was able to get it back to 5 and had possession of the basketball. But a nice defensive play by the Blue Devils. Jason Freeman with a layup and a Brian Gemby free throw down the stretch gives the Blue Devils a 59-51 lead here, or a 59-51 win here. And the Blue Devils with the win will go to 4-1 on the season, 3-0 in the Colonial Division. We'll take a quick break here, and we'll be back to give you the post-game show. Right here, you're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on the F&M Trust Sports Network, on midpennbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
There are so many things to get done this time of year. Don't get me wrong, it's all good, but man, it can get overwhelming, especially the money. That's why I prefer F&M Trust for my banking. F&M Trust has all the mobile and online tools I need to keep on top of finances, and they have 22 locations, every one of them right here in South Central PA. That's 100% local to me, and it's banking done my way every day. If this sounds like a great bank to you, learn more now at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
Let Olympian Athletics in downtown Waynesboro outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, spirit wear, and more. Olympian Athletics offers all types of clothing and accessories, from traditional to fashion to uniforms and workwear. We do screen printing, embroidery, and digital design, individual and team trophies for any event. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in downtown Waynesboro, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5.
Hi, I'm Greg Kennedy, General Manager, Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Greencastle. Due to record-breaking sales the past 3 months, we're bringing back cash for junkers. Push, pull, or drag it in, and you'll receive $34.50 over fair condition KBB minus recondition. If you don't have a junker, no problem. We'll still give you $34.50 over fair condition KBB for your current vehicle. Over $17,000 off a new 2017 Silverado 1500, stock number G2403. 0% financing available in everything, including the redesigned 18 Traverse. Our used vehicle super Supercenter with over 2,500 pre-owned available. Over 1,000 new Chevys available. We offer free PA state inspections for everyone. Free service loaners. Free Saturday car washes from 9 to 12. And with the credit doctors Mike and Nate, everybody drives. The lowest prices online at BlazeChevy.com. The price you see is the price you pay. If you don't have a Blaze Alexander logo in the back of your vehicle, you paid too much. This is why we're the area's #1 volume Chevy dealer. By taking deals the other guys won't. Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Greencastle. Find new roads.
Se habla español.
Let the proven experts at Greencastle Notary Services handle your vehicle title and tag needs for Pennsylvania and Maryland. Instant registration for Pennsylvania, ATV and boat registration for Pennsylvania only. Greencastle Notary Services can take care of all your vehicle documentation needs. Greencastle Notary Services is conveniently located in downtown Greencastle near the post office at 38 East Baltimore Street. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 10 to 1. Phone 717-597-3600.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Battery Express and more. And more means batteries for cars, trucks, heavy equipment, boats, ATVs, including computers, laptops, watches, security systems, and dog collars. Battery Express and more. The power that keeps you going. 2364 Warm Spring Road, Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Saturday, 8 to 12. Phone 717-331-6996. Victory Lane Tire and Alignment of Greencastle offers a wide range of general automotive repair services. We have any brand of new tires, alignments, auto repairs, state inspection, and custom exhaust work. Victory Lane Tire and Alignment, 11,011 John Wayne Drive, Greencastle. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Phone 717-597-3597.
Welcome back to Boiling Springs High School. John Freeman with you here as the gym empties out following a Blue Devil victory, their third straight on the season as they defeat Boiling Springs by a score of 59-51. We were tied 27-27 at the half. Greencastle outscoring the Bubblers 32-24. We'll call that in the second half. Once again, Greencastle trailed by 10 early in the game, or actually late in the first quarter. Greencastle trailed 14-4, but the Blue Devils did a nice job to find their shot and make the comeback in the second half. Taking a look at the scores for tonight for Greencastle, Brandon Stuhler leading the way with 14 points. Jason Freeman had 12, Ian Gelsinger 11, Brian Gemby with 10, so 4 Blue Devils in double figures this evening. Ben Freeman coming off the bench, his first game back in action after an illness. He had 5. Cam Heilman with 2, Bryson Robinson with 2. On the other side of the score sheet, Boiling Springs led by Dylan Leno with 18 points. Carson Myers had 10. Zach Von Stein with 3 3-point shots. He had 9 points on the game. Coming off the bench for the Bubblers was Gavin Donnelly to score 7. Grayson Hacker with 5, all in the first quarter. Michael Wagner with 2 for the Bubblers. Our postgame show brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. Antrim Insurance, 169 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, and 1685 East Main Street, Waynesboro. Just want to let you know that tonight's game has been brought to you as I pull up the music here. Once again, the Blue Devils victorious. Again, their third win in a row. They will be back in action on Friday at Central Dauphin. We'll bring you that game. Our post-game show again brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania areas. Antrim Insurance, 169 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, 1685 East Main Street in Waynesboro. Tonight's game is brought to you by F&M Trust. If your banking relationship feels too distant lately, switch to F&M Trust. F&M Trust is local and makes sure banking is done your way every day. Learn more at fnmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC. Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. As we get that going there. Franklin County Visitors Bureau, your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Let the Franklin County Visitors Bureau help you plan your visit to the beautiful Cumberland Valley. Keystone Ford, fast, fair, and friendly, 301 Walker Road, Chambersburg. Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency serving the tri-state area for 38 years. Greencastle Eye Care Center, a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Greencastle community since 1984. Blaze Alexander Chevy Volvo, 650 North Antrim Way, Greencastle. Battery Express and more, 2364 Warm Springs Road in Chambersburg. Horace Mann, founded by educators for educators. Visit Greencastle Representative Jeff Coons, 116 South Antrim Way in Greencastle. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals. Phone 717-597-9900. Greencastle Notary Services, serving your vehicle and tag needs for Pennsylvania and Maryland. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in Waynesboro. Let us outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, and so much more. Victory Lane Tire and Alignment, John Wayne Drive, Greencastle. Franklin Pettin Hardware, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue, Chambersburg. And Klein Tours, New York, Las Vegas, New Orleans, Costa Rica, and more. Visit kleintours.net for a complete tour schedule. Our next broadcast of Blue Devil basketball will be Friday evening as the boys make the trip back up I-81 once again to the Harrisburg area to take on Central Dauphin. Once again, our final score, Greencastle 59, Boiling Springs 51. Tonight's game has been a production of MidPennBroadcasting.com on the F&M Trust Sports Network, as well as the sportspage.blog on WRGG at 93.7 FM and on the web at WRGG.org. Our camera operator this evening, doing a great job as always, has been Ruth Ann Felix. For the entire Mid-Penn Broadcasting team, I'm John Freeman. Have a great night.